goes to show me a picture of his mom, and she married my dad. So he was my stepbrother. But it
was
wasn't
a real story.
I
or
feel
is
like that
this to
sounds
pander
fake.
to the audience?
Oh, it's real. It wasn't, but it wasn't weird. I wasn't grossed out by it. I wasn't thinking like, oh, this is strange or this is sick, because we had been talking for a while, but we ended up breaking up a couple months after that, but it wasn't because of that. But we didn't really know how to talk about it. I didn't really bring it up because it kind of made me, I guess, a little bit uncomfortable. I didn't like it. It's not like it was a kink. It's not something that I had, I think about like, oh, this is hot in a sense.
Literally don't believe anything you
I
say.
feel like that's cap.
Yeah.
Are they
it's
still
just trouble.
together?
You're lying about everything.
I don't really
your mom
speak
and
to
his
my
dad?
father.
Your mom and his dad.
I'm not sure. We don't talk.
I feel like you're just trying to create this as some kind of fantasy for weird men online, and that's like your whole persona.
Also about the dog thing, was that like your whole entire relationship, or did you guys like actually treat each other like humans for a certain point in time, or is that just like a little thing that went on for like?
That wasn't the whole thing. I mean, obviously I walk and talk like a human, but I enjoy acting like a dog. It's comforting for me. Like growing up, when my mom got married, we got a dog. His name was Sebastian. He was a Rottweiler, and I would go out and, I was very sheltered, so I would my dog was like my best friend in a sense. I would act like a dog. He would sleep in my mom's room. I would go sleep in his kennel. I'd get in trouble for it, but I'd drink out of a bowl. I feel like it's not a kink thing. Like, I don't look at it as a kinky thing. I know other people may do, and that's okay.
This is the second time in 2 podcasts that I've been confronted with a dog person. Yeah, maybe this is something that's more common than I thought.
It's not a kink, and I see how it could be.
Do you think that you said you really enjoy being very submissive to a man?
do.
You don't like making your own decisions. So do you
You
think
can
that?
be all
And then
those
you were sort of
qualities without being a
you were at
dog.
his feet literally, and you were sleeping on a mat. Do you think that this is a sexual
was in a
thing?
whole
You were
cage.
turned on by the fact that you were being controlled like a dog.
I think in a sense it does.
Okay.
You know
but
that
that's
biblical
not-
submission is nothing that you're describing, right?
What did you say?
Biblical submission means you're submitting to a man who deserves to be submitted to, and you respect yourself because he respects you as well. So, like, the idea that you're equating, like, biblical submission and, like, your religion or lack thereof, your Jesus relationship with submission as a dog doesn't add up. Like, it's not the same thing.
I don't think anything adds up. Honestly.
Yeah, so that's just
I
one,
mean,
that's just one of the things.
Anything
It's
that you
what
said,
I
at least.
enjoy. I know that it's hard to believe, but
But can you agree that that's not the same type of submission? So when you say that you believe in like biblical submission, that's not what you're doing.
Well, I never said that I believe in biblical submission.
But
I
didn't you
said
say
that I
you're-
am submissive.
You're a
Jesus,
Christian. Why don't you
No,
believe
she
in
doesn't.
The Bible, right?
Do you not believe in the Bible?
Do you believe in the church that Jesus founded, or do you just believe in Jesus?
I mean, I believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus. I'm not the most religious person. I feel like obviously that's something I need to work on and get closer to the Lord. But
What do you have like things that you do to do that, or like what are your usual routines?
I do Bible study on Tuesday. It's called like Life Men's Bible Study. I'm trying my best to learn as much as I can. I know that I'm not the most.
Do you do it online or in person?
It's online, but I have printed out. I can pull up a photo of like the formats, the prompts that we have that I look over. But I'm learning as much as I can. You know, I feel like I can obviously do better, and that's what I'm trying to do, get closer to the Lord and try my best to.
Yeah, that's good. If you are doing that, that's fantastic. But I felt like you were being a bit like tongue-in-cheek before when you were saying, I get on my knees and I pray to him every night. It's
I
kind
do.
of-
I pray every night.
Yeah, but the way you said it, though, you said it, you were trying to be tongue-in-cheek, cheeky and looking at the camera, and it's not really the way you should say it.
I mean, that's fair.
Were you being tongue-in-cheek, though?
I
Were you
wasn't
being
trying
flirty?
to. I think I come across as flirty or cheeky when I get nervous. So, yeah, maybe that wasn't my intention behind it.
Yeah.
Do you treat like all of your other relationships kind of how you treated the one that you just described?
I like to be
relationship wise.
Yeah, I like to be treated in that sense. I'm always very submissive. I feel like, I've only been in 2 real relationships, I guess, and I prefer to be submissive all the time. I think it's like my duty, I guess. I feel safer that way. I don't want to have to make my own decisions. I don't want to have to, I guess, really just make my own decisions. It's just what I prefer. I feel like I need to sense some control. Have like a wild card, I guess. And I feel like I need that guidance and those rules and consequences that can kind of keep me,
If you don't mind me
stable.
asking, and you don't have to answer this, but do you have some kind of like childhood trauma, something that happened to you that might have caused this? And you don't have to go into detail. But.
No, that's fine. I mean, I think that's a fair question. I am into some weird stuff, and I think most people who are into really weird things do have that trauma. I don't think. I mean, my parents got divorced when I was probably maybe 1.
Apollo Shinida donated $100. We have a serious mental health crisis in this country.
But I don't think that directly affected me growing up.
Was your dad in your life when your parents got divorced?
Mm-mm. I mean, I was probably 1 year old, so I don't really remember any of it at all. I think maybe that's a good thing, but no, I don't have any childhood trauma. I think I'm just
single mum, raised by a single mum.
She got remarried.
Okay.
Did that man treat you well? Like, was he a good example?
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, going around the table, who here's parents are still together? Just one by one. Go ahead.
Mine are not.
Nope.
Mine were before my mom passed.
No.
I don't want to answer.
Yes.
Yes, shout out mom and dad watching.
Yo, shout out Sarah's mom and dad. Are they watching?
I don't know. I think so. They knew I was doing this, so.